Breaking news. Again, Nigeria soldiers invade Okuama, shoot at sight, and burn down the entire community. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 9th of September 2024, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important, I can assure you, my people. The Janjaweed soldiers of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, have once again invaded Okuama community in the old Delta State, burned down the entire community, and at the same time shoot everything at sight. I don't want to talk too much. Let us first of all read this very news from one of the Zoo media, the Daily Post. And according to them, their headline says, Nigeria soldiers allegedly invade Okuama community again. You see that word, allegedly. It is not allegedly, because there is something which they also wrote. They wrote it on this same publication. And at the same time, their title said alleged or allegedly. There is nothing like allegedly, because it is real. Now, look at the date published on September 9th, 2024. This is today, Monday, 9 September 2024. It is a breaking news indeed. You can see the faces of the terrorists. This is how they look. Ndiotu Bello Truji, Zamfara, and Abubakar. Now they said, troops of the Nigerian army have allegedly stormed Okuama community in Ueli South local government area of the old Delta State and shot at members of the community. Shot at the members of the community. When they say shot at members of the community, they are not talking about animals, although including animals, both chickens and goats. But they are talking about the members, the human beings who reside in that community. That is what they mean. Shot at members of the community. Now tell me, is it not terrorism? Is this kind of heinous crime, this kind of action, is it not terrorism? What else do you call terrorism? Yet, some idiots in Biafra land, especially in the, where you call Southeast, they are bringing the soldiers. Thank God that the Prime Minister has had the cries and lamentation of the people in those communities where some idiots are now going to take amnesty, what they call amnesty, to sabotage Biafra. Thank God that the Prime Minister has given order to BLA to go after those individuals in those communities, fish them out, deal with them decisively, which is what we call a Tanale Dwakanono. And it has already started. I have a lot of videos. Hey, Chineke melume bereka our app pota. Let our app come out. Let our app be, released and announced. I have videos and pictures of this Tanale Dwakanono that we are talking about. Mad people everywhere. Group of armed forces of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, known as Nigerian Army, invade a community, shoot at the members of the community. Now, after shooting them, what else did they do? They say, this is coming weeks after Okuama community leaders were arrested by Nigeria soldiers. Right? That did not end well. That is not enough for them. They were arrested, but these same soldiers, these same terrorists in military uniform are not yet, convinced. They are not yet satisfied. Remember that just a couple of days ago, the Bello Truji, foot soldiers and gang of terrorists in Zamfara, swoop on the soldiers, these same so-called military, swoop on them, dislodge them, finish them, took their armor military personnel carrier, about 2 or 3 of them, and set them ablaze. videoed it, and shared it on social media. Terrorists. Till today, we have not heard that anybody was shot at sight, or even the community where this thing happened, has been raised. There's nothing like that. But here in Biafra land, anything that happens, they will invade the community. But I want to tell them, the struggle continues. Our lota continues until we finally exit completely from the zoological republic. I'm telling you the truth. Our lota continues. Our skin is too tough. Our skin is extremely tough to be panicking or to be faced with all this charade of the Janjaweed terrorists in military uniform. Our skin is extremely tough. Send this message to them. They must understand this. Now, they said, a source from the community. Now, this is why I told you there was nothing like allegedly. Okay? A source. This is from the same publication where the title told you allegedly. And they are still confirming that a source from the community told Vanguard. Vanguard is one of the top, newspapers in the zoo here. And they are telling you that a source, which is somebody from that same community, has told Vanguard that the soldiers entered through Okoloba community early Monday morning, this morning, after using drones to monitor the community on Sunday. According to the source, as I speak to you now, the eyewitness, is confirming to the media, as I speak to you now, soldiers and some youths have stormed our community, shooting at anything in sight. They parked their boats at Okoloba and came in foot. The small tents we have built are being raised. They parked their boats because this Okuama community is a kind of island. You have to come into this very small community through boat, right? So they parked their boat in Okoloba community, another community where they are having, this Okoloba community is actually having issues with, Okuama community. So they are using the soldiers to intimidate the people in Okuama community. I believe that Okoloba community is where Tompolo and his gang of, I don't know what to call them, gang of criminals are operating from. Now, let us continue. Everyone is in disarray. Everyone is in disarray. I can't find my child. The person laments. The person laments. I can't find my child. Why are we being treated in this manner? Because you are a Biafran. Because you are a Biafran. They don't know this one is a Jaw, this one is Calabar, this one is Igbo. Anybody from the old eastern region is known as an Igbo man. The earlier our people understand this, the better for all of us, the better for everybody. They don't care whether you are a Jaw, they don't care whether you are Robo, Calabar, Efik, Bibio, whatever. They don't know those. It's like us here in Biafra land, in the east. Everybody from the north is Hausa man, as far as we are concerned. Everybody from the north is Hausa. Now you know whether you be Jugu or you be whatever, I don't know. But as far as you are from north, you be Hausa man, as far as I'm concerned. And this thing implies to all Igbo person, even the elderly ones. Once you are from the north, you are Hausa man, and you must speak Hausa. That's how we see it. Now, he said, why we soldiers team up with our enemies to attack us? Our leaders were arrested weeks ago, and now they have come to sack the community, he said. However, the cause of the latest invasion is still unknown. They say details later. We don't need any more details. We know the cause already. We already know all these things. Tompolo is working with the zoo terrorists in military uniform to destroy Okuama community. Supposedly, his own, flesh and blood. And not just only Tompolo, other people are involved. And my problem is that they know that these people they are using against their fellow Biafrans are Fulani terrorists in military uniform. They know. They all know. That's my problem with them. So I just want to bring this very news to your notice this very moment for you to see what is going on in our land. I don't know why the mainstream media, like channels, as they call the mainstream media, like Channels Television, Arise News, TVC, into all of them, none of them is talking about it. We will be coming live this evening to do the needful. I want to urge you to salo no more zia kambo wani and make it go viral.